Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Agonwa. We begin today's episode with Christian Akpan, an indigene of Akwa Ibom State. Christian was posted to Abakaliki, Ebonyi State in 2019 for his service here. He was initially displeased with his posting and contemplated returning to Lagos State, but eventually he decided to stay back. A computer scientist by training, he was made the chairman of the in-camp Data Analytic Department. Subsequently, he was posted to Ebonyi State University, the Computer Science Department, for his primary assignment. While serving, he identified a gap in the Computer Science Department's curriculum. To fill this gap, he set up an ICT firm called GKI Solutions Resources, where he trains ICT professionals to meet with up-to-date trends in information technology. Today, he is fully integrated into the community and has no plans to leave Ebonyi State. Let us meet Christian.
My name is Christian Akpan. I am from Akwa Ibom State. I came for NYSC service in Ebonyi State precisely June 2019, and I finished May 2020 here in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. From the camp, I was treated well because I was co-opted to work in the Data Analytics Department, which I was chairing. The particular committee day for analyzing questionnaire on the camp. So it was a fun experience for me. I was able to participate in NYSC skill acquisition program SAID from the camp. We were exposed to some practical things, and some of them at the camp level it was not in-depth until when we came out of the camp. While on camp, the aspect of ICT I was doing, I was into production. I was a program production, local program production on camp. I had a program I was producing called Viewpoint, where we talk about issues, national and state issues that borders about NYSC development and the conducive environment for core members across the country, particularly Ebonyi State being my starting point. And so it was fun. The skill acquired there, I was able to utilize them, put them into practice, and I'm still practicing them till today. Moving away from the camp, I was posted to Ebonyi State University, right in the Computer Science Department. They assigned to the HOD's office. It was fun because I still found myself in the academic environment. I love academics, I love research, I love using my brain. I don't love being idle. So any activity or anywhere I find myself that allowed me use my brain will be quite exciting. That was then I began to appreciate staying in Abakaliki because my mental prowess was continually being developed. Yeah, so I enjoyed the stay. NYSC have been able to integrate far more number of youth to get to understand national orientation. By national orientation, I mean Nigeria is not all about South, it's not all about West, East or North. Nigeria is all round. NYSC have achieved that particular goal. For instance, I am from the South, Akwa Ibom State. I schooled in the North, Nasarawa State, and then I came to serve in the East, Ebonyi State, where I'm settling. I have previous work experiences with the South, Lagos, Ogun, and so on. And so the only aspect that I was not qualified to be called a full Nigerian was I did not understand how life and culture work with the Eastern region. And God so blessed, NYSC sent me to the Eastern region, and now I am a balanced Nigeria. I can exist and survive anywhere. Take me to the North, I can survive, West, South, East. So there is this opportunity given to people who were never exposed in their upbringing about what is obtainable in other parts of the country. And we will not be able to obtain peaceful coexistence if you don't understand other people's culture, other people's perspective and view. And this is what NYSC have been able to achieve. I have always believed that I have what it takes to contribute to the growth of Nigeria. I have what it takes. I found myself here in Abakaliki. I found myself here in Ebonyi State. When I started my company, I started with just one system and myself. In fact, I was not able to pay the rent. And then I was able to face the reality of starting a business, scale through, and then break into what I am today. And so the future is never to leave the state the way I met it. No. There have been a lot of campaign as a company that we have embarked. We have looked at the state, we see the infrastructure the state government is trying to put in place, and then we identify that human capital development is lacking, and then we fit into it. We have programs that we design for core members to train them at almost a zero cost. We have programs that we design for the indigenous of the state where we charge just 3,000 naira, just come and pick the form at just 3,000 naira, and then learn any aspect of IT to any level that you reach. And so we believe that this state and the nation as a whole can move forward if individuals consciously contribute. And we are one of those individuals that are ready to put in our quarters to see that the future is better. Our number one aim in Abakaliki is to turn this place into an IT hub. We know that it's a huge project, but we are pursuing it on a daily basis. We have confidence that we achieve that.
The Said is a good part of NYSC. It allows core members like me especially to acquire new skills, just like I'm gaining here at my PPA. Like, I wasn't really a good graphic designer, but thanks to Mr. Christian, I'm able to like improve and evolve. So even he comments saying that my graphics has evolved, that it's good now. It's a good program, and I want to encourage other core members like me to take part in it.
The NYSC Commission has been a turning point for so many lives, including myself. And most time I think that if the scheme was not in place, maybe a lot of us might not have been able to reach where we are in life. That is why my company consciously stay in tune with almost all the programs that goes on the scheme. We see how we can maintain a cordial relationship even though we've broken into a larger society, because that's where we started from. I am grateful. As a person, I am grateful to NYSC. As a company, I am grateful to NYSC. You can see that even in our fame, we still have core members that safe in our fame to continue and foster that partnership. And that forms a way of supporting businesses who may not be able to have acquired full-blown workforce. So thank you, the state coordinator, I am appreciative, and the national leadership of the scheme, and the federal government in particular. Thank you, and thank you very much. Nigeria's us, Nigeria, we serve.
It is always a joy to see core members fully integrated into this society. Well done, Christian. All the best. The Community Development Service is an important part of the NYSC, as the scheme has proved a catalyst for national development through the involvement of core members in various community development service projects. We meet Sunday Zakaria, a 7th core member in the FCT, on his personal CDS project, as he motivates and inspires young people in the FCT with laptops, wheelbarrows, and a hot press machine to become self-reliant. His journey started in his place of primary assignment, where he discovered a problem that most of the youth in his host community had dreams but faced challenges due to lack of capital and motivation. He then took it upon himself as his personal CDS project to ensure the youth succeed, not only with motivational talks, which is important, but with the right tools needed to do just that. Let us meet him.
Commission this project to the glory of God, for the use of mankind and for posterity. Like to remember that someday, sometime, somebody like Zach was here and this was done. Amen. Amen. Let's put our hands together.
You understand that youth in every society are leaders of tomorrow. The essence of this occasion here is the commissioning of a project that it's aimed at impacting the lives of youth at the UTC Plaza here. So I'm very, very happy as a core member being part of this project, assisting it to this level.
We are one of the beneficiaries of this NYSC youth scheme, and we are really glad that we participated and they actually redeemed their pledge towards us. So we pray the leadership of this scheme, God continue to bless them as they have seen the first touch printer as one of the people they are supposed to touch in this their program. So we are very happy.
I have never witnessed this kind of things before. This is the first time I see somebody, it's not our language, come here and call us and share something of over 500,000 naira to us. So we are very happy with him. The way the barrow is going to help our people is more than to carry 1 million naira give to person. Because now is the barrow boys is the one they are using barrow to go and get what they are going to eat. And now, because of this barrow, over 200 people can benefit from the barrow. So it's more than to carry cash 1 million naira give each one of them. So we are very happy with him.
I feel very, very happy because being able to impart on the youth is a very good thing. Like when we started this project, we thought it wasn't going to be a successful one, but we thank God for all our sponsors. They turned out to help us in a very greater way. So I'm very grateful for it.
Coming to UTC, I saw youth clustered in numbers. For every 10 persons you see, 9 are youth or 7 are youth. If I'm doing anything, it has to be youth connect or youth related. So I was able to bring out this scheme that I will empower these youth, but first I'll have to motivate them. So I gathered an estimated number of 300 youths within UTC, some graphic design, some barrow boys, as in houses that came from the north that carry loads around. I was able to convey them at Bolton White and brought some persons that have excelled in this industry to motivate them, to talk to them, to unleash the millionaire in them. Because a lot of them, when I spoke to them, their thoughts seemed to be in harmony. They talk about capital, but I saw that they weren't informed, so they needed to be informed. So I took them to Bolton White and they were motivated. Until today, as I speak to you, there are still testimonies from a lot of them that gathering impacted my life. That was the flag off of this program. It is that program that led to this gathering today. The funds I was able to realize at Bolton White are the funds that have helped him to purchase these items that I've distributed to these youth today, which will serve as instruments of, let me say, service to the handwork they've learned in years. I've been having sleepless nights just to achieve this, and for achieving this today is a celebration. Celebration because I've been able to reach out to youth. Celebration because I've been able to achieve my heart desire. Celebration because I put in a vision towards me and I pressed on and I achieved that vision. So it's a celebration day, celebration for youth of UTC. I want to appreciate NYSC. If I was privileged to see General Yakubu go on, I'll give him applause of excellence for creating a scheme like this, because if I, Zach Sende, will come to UTC and add value, even if it's 0.1, if another core member should add 0.1 to replace it's 7, if you add up all these services together, it will help Nigerian government maybe in 10% of national development, which is what he was preaching. He said NYSC should be a selfless place to inculcate in Nigerian youth the spirit of selflessness. So I really appreciate General Yakubu Gowon for founding this scheme, and I want to thank God for making me to wear this uniform at this particular period in time. I say thank you to NYSC. I want to appreciate the current leadership of NYSC under the head of the latest Major General in town, our Director General. He is a father indeed. Everywhere I go, like, he's encouraging us. You guys shouldn't cut corners. Make sure you do the right thing. I was once like you. If I could reach this place, you can reach here as well. So I want to thank NYSC leadership for everything they've done to us. I'll be passing out next month, and I will miss this scheme like seriously.
What a burst of energy it was. It is so innovative, Zachariah's approach of first creating a shift in mindset, then empowering them with the right skill and tools to be self-sufficient. We go over to Afon community in Kwara State. Afon community suffered from water scarcity for many years. The women in the community had to walk several kilometers to get potable drinking water. Ex-core member Faith Enigimi Emike identified this during her service here and mobilized support in the community and helped dug a borehole for the people. Several years after the commissioning of this project, the borehole continues to serve the need of the community. Come with us.
We cannot even see how this project is serving us in this community. By giving us this kind of project, which actually solve part of our water problem, because our farm is suffering from water problem. One day, he went round, saying now women are suffering from getting water. That is why she decided to do this thing. And he did a lot. Since then, that this project is functioning. We commissioned it. We actually appreciate our effort for solving part of our water problem in this community. And since then, it has been functioning well. This is a good testimonial. You see people here around. They have fetched water here this morning. The same thing the primary school is enjoying. We gave them a separate day when they will fetch their own water.
I want to use this opportunity to appreciate the effort of ex-core member that by name Faith Enigimi that constructed this borehole for us. It's not from this place, it's from southeast. Is from southeast and constructed this because we have problem of water in this community.
Faith, as I see her, is my daughter because she came here frequently when they want to start this project. And during that time, we have scarcity of water in this our community. That water is very scarce. So this project now, with the support of our youth and some politicians, some business personnel, they contributed money for the copper, and will be able to achieve the project. This is from Edo State. We have to rally around her. The little everybody have, we gather together, and today the rest is history. I think when you go there now, we meet some people facing water.
A dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ ní ọwọ́ Faith, oore tó ṣe fún wa tí gbogbo àtọmọ ọwọ́ àtọmẹsẹ̀ tí wọ́n sì ń gbádùn rẹ̀ tí àwa náà fi ewé rí wa tá a fi ṣàdúrà fún Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó mú gbogbo ibi tó bá wà tó bá sọlẹ̀ sí èpè aburú Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ orí tẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀ ìdùnnú àti ayọ̀ àti àwọn òbí rẹ̀ àti bàbá àti ìyá Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí wọ́n jèrè Faith náà wàá jèrè ara rẹ̀ gbogbo ṣẹ́ tí Faith bá ṣe Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó ní àlùbáríkà torí omi yóò dùn mọ́ wa púpọ̀ ìyà omi ń jẹ wá ní ìlú Àfọ̀yì tó pọ̀ nígbà tó sọmi yìí fún wa gbogbo alájò kó tá a ṣe àdúrà fún àdúrà tá a wá ṣe àtọmọ wa àtọmẹsẹ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó mú Ọlọ́run àbá sínú àsìkì fún yóò sínú ọ̀la fún yóò sínú ajé fún.
Sàlátù fún ṣe lọ́hùn. Faith tó somi fún wa yìí òǹgbẹ ayé òǹgbẹ ọ̀run Ọlọ́run ò ní fi gbẹ iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ò ní bọ́ ayé ò ní jalè kí wọ́n pò ní ọ̀ràn tí ọmọ ọwọ́ tí ọmọ ẹsẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ò ní jáyé òbí ọlá rẹ̀ ó sì máa lọ sí ni kò ní débẹ̀ takú sí ọlá Ànábì ọlá Fátíà.
One of the objectives of the NYSC is to contribute to national development. And this is a role the scheme has played and is continuing to play to the fullest capacity because core members are continuously adding value to their host communities. We will be right back.
On the news today, NYSC ventures in Kefi ready for operations. The newly established NYSC Garment Factory, Bakery and Table Water Factory in Kefi, Nasarawa State are set to go operational soon. This came to light when the Director General, Major General Shoaib Ibrahim, inspected the complex housing the three ventures at the Magaji Dan Yamusa NYSC Permanent Orientation Camp. Already, the buildings have been completed and all the needed equipment installed for each of the factories. Ibrahim expressed satisfaction with the quality of the equipment and the setup of the facilities. He said that the three factories would be inaugurated as soon as landscaping works were completed in the complex. Apart from boosting the revenue generation capacity of the scheme, the factories would serve additional purpose of training core members in relevant vocational skill areas. The Director General also inspected the training materials supplied for the North Central Skill Acquisition Center, which is also expected to take off soon in the same complex. DG seeks Sokapu's support for NYSC Trust Fund. The Director General, National Youth Service Corps, Major General Shoaib Ibrahim, has called on Southern Kaduna People's Union to support the National Youth Service Trust Fund. The Director General, who was represented by the Director, General Services of the scheme, Mr. Emmanuel Atta, made the call in Abuja while receiving a delegation from Southern Kaduna People's Union, Nigeria and Diaspora, led by its President, Honorable Jonathan Asake. The DG said the scheme is committed to reducing social vices and the challenges of post-service unemployment in the society, which the NYSC Trust Fund that has received support from critical stakeholders is set to achieve. According to him, if the bill is passed into law, it will address the infrastructural deficit of the scheme, provide startup capital for core members to drive their skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development initiatives channeled toward upgrading orientation camp facilities as well as training and retraining of NYSC personnel.
Welcome back. It was a joy to have you join us on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. We have to leave it here, but I will be back next week. Remember, you can write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. The safety of core members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. Until I see you next time, I am Nkem Agoa. Stay safe.